Hello again. I've got a couple of things I want to evaluate here, and I'm going to use the change of base to do it. Let's look at the first question. We have log to the base 8 of 16. Now 8 to some power will give you 16, but off the top of my head, your head, you might well not know what that is. 8 to the power 1 is 8, and 8 to the power 2 is 64. So it's not immediately obvious what 8 to the power of something gives you 16. But I do recognise, and hopefully you do as well, that 8 is a power of 2 and so is 16 a power of 2. So I'm going to change this base from 8 to the base 2, and then hopefully the whole thing will get a whole heap simpler and I'll be able to work it out. So I'm going to change this base 8 to base 2. I'm going to do it using the log law, which is over here on the right hand side. That is how we change from one base to the other. This one started off at base A and ended up at base C. So that's the method I'm going to use. Right, here we go. I've got log to the base 8 of 16, and I want to change that to base 2. Right, log base 2 divided by log base 2. When you start off with some number, you just divide it into a top and a bottom, or with a dividing line, so it's log to the base 2 of something divided by log to the base 2 of something else. What happens is the 16 goes up, so the 16 ends up here, and the 8 goes down. The 8 goes down. We've now got log to the base 2 of 16 divided by log to the base 2 of 8, and that equals, well, 2 to some power to give you 16 is 4, and 2 to some power to give you 8 is 3. So the answer is 4/3. Log to the base 8 of 16 is 4/3. Or in other words, you could say, well, that means that 8 to the power 4/3 is 16. Okay, let's have a look at the second one. This time we've got log to the base 2 of x minus log to the base 4 of x squared. Now I cannot combine these logs because they are of different bases. This is base 2 and this other is base 4. I'm going to have to make them both the same base, and I choose base 2 because I can see that 4 is 2 squared. So I'm going to put both of these into base 2. So this is the same as, well, this was already in base 2. I don't have to change that. This log to the base 4 I'm going to change to base 2. So in other words, it will be a log to the base 2 over a log to the base 2. The x squared goes up to the top line, and 4 goes down to the bottom line. Then we've just got to make it all look a little bit simpler now. Log to the base 2 of x minus, I'll leave the top line for now, log to the base 2 of x squared divided by, but log to the base 2 of 4 I can work out, because 2 to some power gives me 4, well, that will be the power 2. So that's log to the base 2 of 4 is 2 on the bottom. First line of simplifying. Next, now instead of x squared here, I'm going to take that index, the 2, and I'm going to bring it to the front. 2 log to the base 2 of x, all divided by 2, and the 2's divide out, so 2 divides into 2 once, and I get log to the base 2 of x minus log to the base 2 of x, which of course equals 0. And that's those two done.